and the Bessi, now to have to folk a cow so my way record no, na ye, has to folk at to a sodo oblast, a quachi draw, yen to men go, I was that game no more, yen fancy enough for Yanka was there, Nicosia da, no me and son, no me and son, and pay moon, games no to us so, dear 10 years. Bekum Chelsea, about Madam Etna for Sujia Bob Bechamum, Etna for Sujia Bob Park, was a Sometymer 1996 by 2 goals to nil. Elsewhere, Pando Heart of Lions, our Pando Stadium no, was a new Young Apostles, and to me Ante, Babiani Gold Stars, our Babiani Downs Park, was a Kerala by a long goal. Bekum Chelsea, Etna Golden City Park, the 10 year was a Nations FC by 2 goals to 1. Basaka Holy Stars, Etna, Ark, the second arena, one Vision FC, about 2-2, the Kosi Yanono, Dreams FC, Etna, Tamatuba, Altra Tefroso, was a Ho United, a Kabakua, went to me Ante, 11 Wonders, Afinia, Omotifie, Emma Mediama, yes, the tennis, UG Stadium, Mediama Koshe, 11 Wonders by 2 goals to 1, and Enura, Nomi and Sampemu, Kumasi, Asante Kotoko, the tennis, yes, bueno, Adriana, Eddie Kansha, Yebe first half na, and a Kotoko, Etimi Ati Kanua, return, and a Mediama Wano, Minka was say, return produce 18 goals. 18 goals. Club at Tina winning and no, Yama Kumaku, a noom, a well win back up and by ye, Nina Mediama, Wakosha 11 Wonders and no, any a well win back by ye, draw no, Etimi Ayamiasa, wait, and Shaka cry, at the hall, Amia Dema war. Now, Obama Demi Bodina no just so present, Sanin, and League for the Conkadan, Mediama, Bajadiana, so Baja Kotokozi has, almost see a Baja, the 10 year. A medium at Tankai, Yamanka was there, will 21 points. Heart of Lions, at Osimianum, over 21 points. Adriana, at Osimiansa, will 20 points. Ghost Stars, at also a 9, and also a 19 points. House of Folk, at also a noon, Yamanka was a house, 17 points. Kotoko. Our standing against Bemenua, or Bacladia through her, Ninam Kotoko, Tosu and Sia, Kotoko, 16 points, Elho, Samates, Etosu and so with 16 points, Ushamua, Wakeno, a Young Apostles, Okra 14 points, Vision, FC, Etosu and Kron, over 13 points, Kawala, Tosu, Edu, the Atienie, and also Ekra 13 points, Dreams FC, Tosu Dubako with 11 points, Edu Mienu, a Bekum Chelsea, over 11 points.
Lawyer, hold saying.
Boss, I'm
BBI okay.
Kakran.
All right, so it's another Monday. International break.
Yes, still international.
And of course, Nigeria couldn't do as promised. Hard luck for them.
Yeah.
But a game no.
I think that's
okay.
Osimen Pranon so.
Oprai. Okay. But Congo for no deserve it.
They played very well.
If you look at the game, no boy and
the Democracy they scored a clean goal. Very French. Oh, in the second half, around ending of the game, how baby. Bono, Monfort said, had a bit by more premier.
Oh, Nicky Pani challenge. I think sending a challenge Biasa.
Yes.
They scored again.
Yeah.
Almost say about 2 occasions now.
Yes.
I think say any serious challenge on the goalkeeper, but
I think the lack a command.
Okay. But they're a good side.
Oh yes.
Someone young now. And you know more to one players no. No more to.
As I say, I never had on mission.
Or see almost as say master we play off for or more when you had the boy.
Sometimes was last year PSG Kobo play off. UEFA Champions League, but he won the Champions League.
WWE Okobo playoff there, and son a bit me PSG okay. Ombo we no mko prove we. Ba unya prove we have na be call him Akobo we also be on a top group straight where they ten. WWE enter
team ya eboya ye hwesa na eboy. Bless you do Madrid.
Na World Cup qualifiers.
Bless you do Madrid na boy.
Anyway, we are some just a place in
Nyanza.
Okay, Nigeria Super Eagles will be missing the World Cup again. Back-to-back absence from the World Cup. Now, encraving Nigeria ban say chese.
They are not happy.
Opportunity to go to America. Nigeria.
Eric Sele said drew na moment man qualify.
Some could do
I see DR Congo for near drew to during the penalty.
But Eric Sele, no, I think they have to look for a better coach.
Of course.
Because over names no more no name. Ball no more bona. Probably another coach will help them.
This World Cup, Nigeria for now.
Are you the best striker in the world? Ellen Haaland says, I imagine how you want me to talk about myself. But I won't fall for that. I only focus on working hard, scoring as many goals as possible. Akwane Ishewu. Oshe. Currently, he's the best striker in the world. Striker
in terms of goals.
Last year, the ones that go carries in winning FIFA.
The European Golden Boot was for Kylian Mbappe. So he's the European
Golden Boot in the
Obi Oshe goes to do in the so it depends on where.
We did a FIFA for the man. Command idea we go carries. Command. Na Ballon d'Or nya na yekese.
Omayano David. European Golden Boot no so Chinese.
Ballon d'Or no
award him gidi.
Oh, masha. Mamon ze sanse meba. Ballon d'Or nya only best player no. Meba. Enya only go best world one no. Na ho yakoma go kiwo ha.
Confirm mo na vi Jokeres no.
Oh yenkafi ye ka de atwam. Say they feed the striker do be Anto Haaland.
That's it.
Feed the obi am.
Haaland always scores.
Mbappe currently the best striker we are seeing.
Mbappe they say on Haaland.
But all the last year the no na can dey go carry.
Mbappe ni Haaland mo dey won't even compare.
Me dey compare. Go dey do onim say Haaland. Say so on improve be o say. Akwani she goes so.
Compare Haaland ni Mbappe dia.
Haaland o she goes. Me best striker we are seeing no.
And the City Badge League.
I'm just so I'm just league do match dia.
And the City Badge League.
Na City League news. League dey so match dia. Nti omo dia ade esi na esi. Nti we dey.
How many points? 5 ana.
100 kura and waji Haaland beji ano no.
Weekend this year.
So no ko. Carlo Ancelotti says that Chelsea and Brazil are lucky to have Estevao. Yes. Ghana can for me.
Brazil for the world.
Robert, why they?
For the guy playing the Premier League. Almost say they are worried because that guy I was saying Kibi and Kowo Madrid and Barcelona.
Robert Lewandowski is one of the best number 9s of all time. He knows how to play in that position.
Yes.
And he is a natural born goal scorer. He's very calm in front of goal. And I love his game as a striker. I knew a guy Frank Ribery say, personally, I think that myself and Robin, Iron Robin,
yes.
Holland, Oh, okay. As
Yes.
Okay. At some point, we're better than Ronaldo and Messi. However, Masaka Ronaldo, Messi. You have never been better than Messi. Frank Ribery. Ronaldo, dear, which was on him to train. With me, baby. Now, I Robbie, then I go compare Messi. I think, so they played Classico so that worked to the advantage as the audience watched them more. Chelsea Senegal striker Nicolas Jackson wants to stay at Bayern or move elsewhere, but not to come back to Chelsea. Near back Ghana. And Sembebre see Ghana so Kodokoni Diana. At the Tata so. But also want to say, coach, as you told us, draw me, Unya win back what a hit and draw me. One draw. Me I had him. I watched the game and I pushed match. No, 1 win and a draw gives you 3 points, and 2 draws give you 2 points. So on the way, when I'm playing so
he's in a difficult moment.
Other than a difficult moment.
Missing the best midfielder in his team. Set Kwadwo. Once I had Set Kwadwo, I call up to the Black Galaxy.
And then they are missing the coach in Van Casemo.
Say I'm missing. And he said, Jokeres, you know, be any say,
free ball. We coach and
Nano Mikel Arteta say, was Nano Mikel Arteta say, when Arsenal is playing, na Jokeres Eka the team will look different. Meaning that things will be different.
Review of the Ghana Premier League, and then they play the Chomo we play a bra. Okay, so Midiama climbed back to the top of the Premier League. Lord Amwa found a net through a deflected effort to save Kotoko from defeat. back-to-back draws for Asante Kotoko, who now have 16 points. Kotoko head coach Karim Zito has expressed dissatisfaction with his team's 1-1 draw against Aduana, insisting the results fell short of the expectation. After match, Zito said Kotoko had gone into the game determined to secure all 3 points, but failed to make their dominance count. Yes, I think that. Okay, I'm not satisfied with the draw against Aduana, but I can't blame anyone. Chioba Aresteka, I say the players no about my boy, according to what he asked them to do, and he further acknowledged Kotoko's strength, noting that they possess impressive individual assets. Okay, talent. All Blacks saw their winless streak stretch to 4 games. How many has about draw? Has almost about draw no power. Almost Kotoko, almost draw no almost. Kotoko about 8 matches.
8 matches.
4 wins and 4 draws.
One draw with Nations. One draw with Heart of Lions.
Draw with Vision.
And one draw with Vision. And one draw with Aduana 4.
And the 4 draws.
And
the 4 draws give them 4 points.
4 points.
And 4 wins, not some more. 12 points.
12 points.
So there'll be 16.
16 points.
Yeah. Hey, there'll be a Kotoko draw a bit more than that.
I'm not draw 4.
If I look at the league table, Kotoko points in a year, let me show.
I'm 16 points.
16 or about 8. So, how? Oh, we need 4, when you're saying. 3 for 12, yeah. And 4 draws and 4 wins.
Yes.
Okay. 16 points. And I have also about 10 matches, almost 17 points. Kotoko about 8. Mediama 21, Heart of Lions of 21, Aduana of 20. Interestingly, Gold Stars, the defending champions, are on 19. Mamela Sana, the coach Bianco. Nations FC, we will talk about
what is really happening.
Things are not shaping up well. Francis Abu has successfully undergone surgery. Okay, thank God. BBA fine their man. So
7 to 8 months.
55. Yeah, Kobe is 7 to 8
months.
He'll be back.
Maybe over there, myself, Oba, which I'm 3 months or
my bro from
so no which match about train or train Kutuni and the other train solid. I almost asked Rene.
I brought for you,
boss. I'm almost asked Rene.
Mr.
I'm just saying, so
my trophy, my bro for you, we are near Bahafono. Okay, bro, need to just scans near my day machine, you are so red and blue. And near my time was just Rene.
Boss, my hope you never see pain. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, within 3 months, no 2 Nika. Boss, 3 months, no 2 Nika. Oh, 2 Nika again.
Obey, we are no 2 Nika, no born a no. Obey, no problem about. So I say, to the young bro, for you, we pay now, and I, Mr. Kankam, so Mr. Kankam, St. Louis. Chief Security or Mr. Kankam, your birthday, nearby.
Okay.
And I think there's another one I saw this one.
With Jim School.
That's
even I'm 2 and some.
Oh, yeah, I have a call. Yeah, Jamila Beko, St. Louis, oh, we are fine. Okay,
school number muscle. I catch a cat as a Dutch on Fanabano.
Cat over.
My catch is a
young boy.
80 and pay your special good morning, BM. Na yemu kwaba Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Marasa son ye kunko funkroso semwa edi adencheche bumfumpa onko funkroso na de honsem ato anim nsem na de doso papa nembom de disafata sawhwe na otie na yede esumo ene anopay na show ne live Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. NT here Kentana Gum and pay on the broad winds of Boshaba Electrical Sadama and Yadin Kofun Crosun Samnum Esumo and ne anopay international football no say and reaction Saudrom Efimo Eba DR Congo celebrity and after say Omunya Nigeria Ashomom on penalties na a 4-3 on penalties emra a 1-1 after extra time obia antimim answer in the extra time inti way a DR Congo for now Wamukobo intercontinental playoff Bolivia for no hole inti other nations never count off teams mienum etimi a qualify film a PM out 2026 FIFA World Cup inti emra wamo efi dressing room APA na amudu mix zone hono ena eda screens no so a uche bi ene anopay Democratic Republic of Congo abusuam enra amu fight ye pa onim se wey aye emre maku a omu twanim se na samra na bebem since 1974 first World Cup since 1974 afei ena amunsom set for mra wombebo intercontinental playoff Egypt, Senegal, South Africa, Ghana, Cape Verde, Morocco, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Tunisia. Amodiem already. I'ma qualify directly to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yetawon sem to anim and anopai Bolivia from South America, New Caledonia from Oceania. Amonsom arrete the 6-team continental playoff in a DR Congo. So etimi akokanwa yetawon sem to wanim and anopai na popular comedian Ayo Makun, better known as AY, and I say AY. Uranum at the Atujasa Ukraine Nigeria forum ayenim guasefo pa or say anyone Ocha Victor James Osimhen William Trust Ekon Oyenka Greenfield Ndidi Adimola Lukman with Kevin Bassinom star-studded side na abibremha with such players ultimately qualify for World Cup ampo obo against Angola the player to player ejawa office Nigeria AOP I was said and ultimately qualify ahead of DR Congo Democratic Republic of Congo and a reporter and pay Urano Eti Atuja Nigeria back to back now when we say Ghana for Titi among Nigeria the last World Cup now I get 1-1 Thomas Partey Edike Ashakarabete me one about draw Nenel Kumasi Nti I will go Rue at the qualifier this time around I got penalties give me a 1-1 Amalusu to DR Congo on penalties. Now I'm on for Nigeria play mo campaign on nanka mo mrebe bra. I was able to qualify direct car. Motna fie money amaya udo be Zimbabwe. Lesotho mom about 1-1 and on akundia Nigeria and yaka World Cup and ka omo e hotata. Yanka emra Romane Democratic Republic of Congo at the Ebani and run do penalties. Said the penalties no Ekoye enti yedinina abatoso on Oyerepa TV emra abusiam okokokoko piebo ewo screens no so a yede penalty shootout odwa etime etotwa emra etoso Nigeria player Victor James Osimhen Ashraf Hakimi and of the Egyptian Mohamed Salah onimsa omom enya bomudia on Sunday 2025 African Men's Player of the Year award to watchnam ebetimi abasua yetewon sem eto onim enne anopay Victor James Osimhen etwem award yi enkan sabeka na fe ode apepa naniwa nisuo kakram Nigeria head coach Eric Selly ena edi eto dwase enra unsa okontokwa entokwa onom Eric Selly na okun nyina and say na official bakom ewo DR Congo masa na oye dudu adro and na oye eruntina na 90 mwa ema Nigeria forum entimi mfa penalty sene to tontinam etina unse na ne buafu kuta bottle to bottle eni adiadia Victor James Osimhen say my mother death still hurts me today. She never lived long enough to enjoy the things we sacrifice for. And no Victor James Osimhen Enra after say Super Eagles of Nigeria and qualify for the continental playoff and on say Ukraine or not dear Nima mi won star ayane ya na emira bi say ya na dua na oyanom ultimate abanima me antra wiase anche anhu kwan a offer so Asia kan any sacrifice odua oye eno aye Victor James Osimhen na Osimhen odache kra etisay wo tra Galatasaray Sport Club ho anansa okoba bi from Manchester England the business Spain and I say ono de onim say I was say working hard and afei o keep on say the bia obey improve na obetu ho and Victor James Osimhen was say omo dia chopa ena ebema oman Nigeria ni nyina esense enokra nanka ewasem omo time qualify o hwe yebo qualifies proper and results bia oman time anya ni nyina affect omom eno ayensem a oru no eti etudwa DR Congo ena face Sunderland a fullback Noah Sadiki ena eti etudwa se Osimhen pranom no kranie ebo DR Congo no papa in the game and you saba oruano eti atudwa enano pay na abusia feelings to say and also we all are feeling it and no I William Trust Ekon and mara game no ban we don't busan say Osimhen o pride na qualification penalties 4-3 and a DR Congo eti a qualifying on see yina sa het no yekom.
The boys gave it everything. It's not just this game, the games before, the last 10 months. And yeah, we went out fighting. It wasn't good enough today, but I think there's so much positive still to take from here. You know, there's an AFCON around the corner in 1 month's time. And yeah, I've seen so many players stand up, become leaders, the experience that they gained throughout this qualification. And yeah, I think the future of this team is bright. You know, we have so many young players also here, and they still have time to be at the next World Cup. But today is a really tough day, and all of us are really feeling it. You know, we want to be at the World Cup, and it didn't work out that way. But I think, like I said, we're really proud of the team.
Did you guys practice penalties during training last time?
I think most of you guys were there yesterday trainings.
No, it was closed doors after 50 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I mean it's something that we practice, and it happens that way sometimes. You know, we had the penalty shootout semi-final in the AFCON against South Africa, and yeah, we came up and we did it. I think today also credit to Stanley, was amazing, made great saves. But you know, it takes big character, big personalities to stand up and take that moment for your country. And I think that's an experience that's going to make these players better. And if they face that moment again in the future, they'll be more ready. But that's also penalties for you.
Will, when I've watched Nigeria in previous penalty shootouts, you've been one of the main men taking those penalties. Were you a bit frustrated to not come on, you know, before the end of the second half of extra time to maybe take one of them?
Na Nigeria, but say ayana yako Nigeria kromo na yedin komo send Nigeria kromo tie na I'm fans and said no World Cup for Nigeria yet again. Nigeria is totally finished, and no air fans ni bin sema I'm count Nigeria this year.
God, why Nigeria? Why? Just why do you cause us so much pain every time? Why? We don't deserve this much pain. Every angle we look at as a Nigerian, pain. Why so much hope? 2 editions in a row, two World Cup editions in no World Cup. Why did you go to the playoffs? Why? Congo has not been in the World Cup since 1974. We don't deserve to be there. With the rubbish we play to the NFF, are you happy? Are you proud of yourself? Depriving Nigerians of joy every angle. 2 editions in a row. 2. Look at the rubbish we play today. Nonsense. We are Osimhen FC. Without Osimhen, we are nobody. That's what I've learned today. All the matches Osimhen missed, we either drew or lost them. Today again, we lost because he got injured. We are Osimhen FC. Nigeria is nothing without Victor Osimhen. Look at the nonsense. We are bringing on an extra centre back. We are taking off our striker in extra time to bring on a centre back to play Congo. Congo is dominating us. The referee helped us today. We are robbing them differently, small. The referee helped us. Extra time, 1 minute left. They had a throw.
Nigeria for cancer referee now.
ɛna ɔgya toyere mo no ɛna ɛboa wɔ mo ho na since 1974 dia Congo Frenco World Cup da ɔmo kɔɛ dɛ wɔ hɔ na ɛyɛ team no kɔɛ Osimhen team emre bia Osimhen ensia kan either sɛ yɛbɔ draw anasɛ yɛlusu now ɛnra Albania and England shall Albania 2-0 na ɛne gye sɛm ne sɛ Jude Bellingham enya man of the match in the game na yɛhwɛ kwan of us so agent finfin pia bɔnom on Oyerepa TV screen so ɛnɛ anɔpɛ Thomas Tuchel on Hurricane sir origin 78 goals for England. Now Pele recorder. Oh yeah, Emma Brazil at 77 goals now. Wait me assign ho and I say Hurricane is a goal scorer and no credit sir why improve as a striker. Ne calmness I will go post and him and said you see one place no a super. Now Ian right they are two just say Jude Bellingham no or come Thomas Tuchel at or your super player. And no be one dia Jude Victor Bellingham Emma England do baby yana English press no Morgan Rogers ne sanse no money bibiaka entina yana mo yasa comparison no na akwade de masa number 10 row no ono a na waso bom eno Ian right aninseba oti atutwam ene anopay na Don Carlo Ancelotti or say no kranie ono de senkampo o se Jude Bellingham Brazil ni na kwanya bi ho senka yema na Brazilia enka obekti ase esanse obia enim andan juma na oyem ewo Madrid juma dia boy ni yem eti ema no oye one of dedicated players one mo aye juma obetwa compare with kakanom sere na omusi akan eti ema no na Erling Haaland and central form after say obwa ama Norway etima qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup emra homoche Italy forum 4-1 or say 2 goals. Are you the best striker in the world right now? And I say na media better makasa ete amame home asemi obusa media ninya no me focus and say debia me Erling Haaland metimim I work hard na fe mabua ama anima koye ama me team that is Man City and I fe Norway national team no Don Carlo Ancelotti set Chelsea and Brazil na lucky sir amanya William Estevao at the age of 18 masa adjon de bobonom as 18 years or see a super player and a lot and a Chelsea and a Brazil national team na Hurricane and Thomas Tuchel after say onya 2 goals at the Etia Albania or Nabaso Yensia Thomas Tuchel on Hurricane.
Just mention it in the dressing room. I mean, on top, this is cherry on everything is that he overcomes Pelé today. The investment of Harry in these matches is just outstanding. He is so invested in everything what we do. If you see him play for Bayern Munich, I have to say it's the same. He's in a mindset and in a physical condition that is absolutely highest level. Produces goal after goal for us, and the way how he works, tracks back, finds solution against in offensive play is just outstanding at the moment. Of course, because we grew together, and I
ma yefi international football no yenim komo kakram ewo club side now Robert Lewandowski diamete HMC English clubs no mu bi asa sere ni din komo ama baako kra de wamana mfie baako sem omfi Barcelona no amaya juma inform for 1 year and your reporter ekuta me ene anopay Arsenal legend Thierry Henry and a to just say ono de oya fan Emma Chelsea and say Chelsea oya fan for Arsenal mum and say Arsenal the English Premier League na nani beje na debema Arsenal etimi ajem the English Premier League hard work and afa say injuries affected some players our team na Enzo
Fernandez they are two just a player be a warrior CBA ebepe says so Jim Finfia obewo Moises Caicedo I call him the bulldozer now obo as any DM or say on my ultimate year the open our pet and also any secret Emma ono Enzo Fernandez Man City e pusise Tony Livramento said the Tibia Livramento no ombe sign on Nyankopon boa summer transfer window Mohamed Salah Gali ebeko AFCON with Egypt. Now reporter ekutame and say oko AFCON with Egypt. Mpempe Liverpool ni baako and say enkomde Antoine Semenyo ebeba abeshina nan ewo Liverpool team no and your reporter eka yensa anopai ex-English Premier League player Paul Dickoff the Atuja said Mikel Merino the most underrated player our Premier League Adena Kwane yedom enya de ketua yede Asian Chelsea Senegal striker Nicholas Jackson also ni intention bia se bia akọ Bayern afa in January on Philonum Emesia Kain Emma Chelsea South Journey de in the hall and then some if you run a suye a toja and pay and a basa expert say 1B license no among Sabakam for Spotify company and then among Sanka a bit delay their return to the Spotify company and pay it just so at the amount for Mason Semino Esia.
Ya to adwumadie ne so ede amamu ye dane ho aba na ya je adwadie nkrato keto bi eba show no ebeto aso ede amamu abadwafo nyina ye kra no ewo fidua mu anche kra obete obia enka ewo eye show no esumfie dunum nie na Kingdom Herbal Center womum ede Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters ede ebae asayade pi egusua esa anopai uteme na yade edu nya ni wudi asie yade ambebobosu ebia na ebi ewo so a Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters ena abeji bi na fe etumi etu yadoa ni nyina ase ede amaw me bacho immune system no ebenya hoode a Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters stress anxiety arthritis hypertension stroke afa akomayade ebe cholesterol level no esobetia Kingdom Herbal Center Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters and OGB na wanomo afa Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules no eboa sexual weakness, waist pain, mental stress, na fama physical energy oyoba wakodam atenemu yade vaginal infection and I say ebia bad odor also and I say menstrual disorder edunya Kingdom tremendous capsules eno ebeye oho adwuma na esiesi opapa edroi pebito ba bia to no ewo manmu abia pharmacy herbal chemical shop ebi eguo bebre na number of friend na wajo de no 0597 298 855 and 0559 761 144 Kingdom no challenger Amen Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa Amen akona so ya or this science era herbal medicine ni yemu enunti ena oba na ukuta stroke yade oba na ya wo ho nsem oba na yade bi atena so ache wakwa enkwa ubedru ho no ma ubenya ahoto na onso akofie wa bra onfa yade no enko biem oba na wahye so said ubegya machine so ebeyu yade na pie enu no ye makoma kwaduonu na yede ba ko beka na wanya yare sate ne ye pa e stroke e ya wo ho nsem yade kwankro Amen Scientific Hospital yasoye ena ye ho adwuma pa Kumasi atwema tachiman kwada so fo ase ekwan so ye wo 18 branches ewo Ghana ebi wo hohoi sehwide bi so ho Accra Takra de Tamale Atebubu Nkoko Sunyane Bibia ni wa Boga enchi eho nyina no kwa obenya branches ni bi ewo ho frɛ na ne ndi nkomo 0277 00 1234 0277 001234 yegusua ebon kai sensuo no egumu awdo mienu ye alkaline water ne wo acidic water num ko ni padua ni mebe frefre yade e de amani padua no alkaline water na num a epam yade through system ni mo eno na num ebo liver or kidney eno akoma ho ba eno na num a eboa amani padua no enyini from na alkaline water ba ko pe e Ghana man mu a kanji na naje drinking water ni pH no e wo so pa onum kanji no na your system ni mu adwuma kanji ni nsuo me ba cho eno na boa emani padua no skin no etoso kama eboa makoma no e pompi moja ye e wo ni padua ni mu upe nsuo ibi ato a
Bremen UGC, Tafuni Road, Abawaru Junction, Afelizi Hotel, Santas Runabout, Pakiki, Ewo Stadium, and Afe Sumankwahini Junction, as town, Ehonyan Solo, Bibrioha, Ubenyabi, Natwato, Frekanjen, Ewo 0241 449191, and a 0507 379474. Apomudin Herbal Clinic. Dr. Sam no. Dr. Sefani Yadi ni na bra na se na oba no obehwe se wani no obefri no ho na atekama obehwe se obefri no ho no wani no ehu ade kama. Doctor say glaucoma, eye pressure na cataract, eye syphilis, long and short sightedness oba obeye hu adwuma edi amount. Dr. Sam say oba bema obemu aduro na anim ho na obema no ebe sori agina ho no ma kwan se kofie na no partner emfa nkodi nhyiamu no Apomudin Herbal Clinic na sem na make catchy or Kumasi Sofolai soldier for kwan so ni Assemblies of God sorry no na edi enim hwefredo 109 8961 0551 098961. Grow fine about tonic moja draw onumu abedi di kama no ada kama onumu oba o menses no ebesisi so kama onumu oba unya menses yawe weche no ebejai onumu eboa na sane wuntini moja no edi afru sane ye woni padua ni mu ebi atanse kakra bi aso nsane onan ayetitriti ananse achew ananse onye nipa na sabi wachew onum grow fine na eye ntini mu adwuma ema moja no esane kama vitamins ahodo na ewo grow fine adro ni mu a eboa mani padua no enyini kama misi eba kolina keba smart eba Frediments, Apidang, Pure Leaf, Chemical Shop, Bia, Okwa, also pe Grow Fine Herbal Tonic, Ubenyabi, na yo ni peduanim ejuma, o pedodwa, furniture more digital herbal clinic, Kumase, I'm a come run about Yeben Bank of Africa, 0244596532, 0244596532, hotel no, eba kupe o Kumase ni Sometymer, hotel na obiaba, ope wada no Knox Hotel. Debi aya na etu fo se baabi a odi utibeto asumdwe wode Knox asue na ado aniche enkoda baabi o na baabi wo ho abeda asore na oniema adeko enyina yasesa de ko baabi wo ho no ma na no se na make story bi cho me yonku bi koda hotel bi a obi aso ne water heater woni dem na heati wono ni nsu a odi dware ne dem hotel we ukoda ho a problem na apa ma ho oso obi e shower na obi openso onyunu sa kwa ni hita na hiti ne de no no onu nso hie na eba nyame nko a enko ro ne ho serene environment cozy rooms Knox Hotel restaurant or bar or conference hall yama free wifi na ye was spacious car parker oba o car no ubenya baby at the SC Asukwa Olam Street few kilometers from Babara Sports Stadium eho and a Knox Hotel ye wo Freyen 03 220 24438 and I face 0322024162 Edek SM Bitters Bema Oba Pejawatinkem Libidono and Koso 21 times 21 days in a month and I also know who can share short of that problem bebe fee so no who can anda and prema kuma kwa dionu bako ewa busumi ni mua debi anu huwa obemu now na watinka be peja na debi ukunu anase who can oyire ne hwan wakona Edek SM Bitters. Sano, low sperm count free, low waist pain free or we are now premature ejaculation. As well from Tibema, Watinke Pejano, Ukosin anima, Oberboy Juma Kama, Amanache Pa, Pedro Bito, our chemical shop, and I say herbal shop across the country. Edu Herbal Clinic, and a buy all from not what you do 0243 989 368. 0243 989 368 na 0201 044221 ABA Herbal Clinic. So far ta so for rasta no so for say bra omo wadro fagu aduane mu nedi fagu nsuom nanom drink afagum tea na abetwa afagum onomu a ewura wuntini mu a onse yani no ewontini o na edro no akọwani ni ntini ne so na yeso adwuma ti so for say oba na edro no ebe make sure ese ni yade bia ebom pempen ba so no ebe yi afri ho ontwen e ma yade ne mba ansana wa ye ho adwuma e de ama o se yade na bampo na ba na so ya ni nyina no obe ye ho adwuma kama e de ama na adro no ene ani ni ntini no eni yade problem bia o bia no ene omko saa obe hu ane se ho enso ato glaucoma cataract oyi e de afri ho doctor so ba from hypertension menstrual disorder stroke prostate liver any kidney ade fa kan nyina on ebra oba obeye ho adwuma e de ama kwada so gyina se main market echi on me ho e na ABA Herbal Clinic omo e wodoma hinkro e ba cho omo wo Ebenezer Preschool I ben apia kubi coast of Fred Softwater e was 0541 565 199 and a 0502 812 161. Nyame ya domo a 5th December afofida Farmers Day na Promise Broadcasting Limited meche Oyerepa FM TV Promise Radio any TV yede dwumadie sonko eba na dwumadie ya to ne din se finishing well mega watch night ya to nsade afra Ghana man nyina Sometymer kumaseman se obi amra na yemfa mpaebo enko twedi ampo anim yede nwomto ne asa yewia na yayi okese no aye afe no yede dodo na na hyase enyom nyina ene ne ya ye emprempren ye kase omo kan ho na kakra bi na aka no wanhwe yi a na osefo no wabeyi afiri honom enu nti ene ese ya sha afe na si ye dia ewo si yewie ne ye eno ena ye gina Philippians chapter 1 verse 6 so na ya bompaye na ya ye mega watch night no na eye efiara se dem di nkan no enwumre no nkron ekopem anopa no na ye dwumadie no ewo edum ha ya Oyerepa FM ya se ha ya na dwumadie no ebeba so kwaku jasi Jojo Ahen Mabel Ochre Joshua Bano eni Inshaba Patrick omu nyina beba na oma behu ya nwom papa wa bra ye de mpaye enso ewrem na bibia enso akama ede ama intino Friday 5th December shine na ye nyina yemfa aseda a emu odene pa enko kese nanim na yenwie afe no eye 2025 afiasem ena maker 1023 today's sports etwaso ede amamo boss seated
okay
boss na me adum bibia ye
okay problem bi any ho
oh David
na dan manya bi
oh yes
manya bi
o ma wie ho adwuma
munya na he
ehwa kronomi
to na wo weekend yi
oh David
sa
weekend yi dem
wo be before
ai
what check
oh David
kwa kakra ma
kwa oluma ho mfa no ntini
oh okay bibi abe fine
the problem aka ye de na no me no kan
be fa nyavem uze nyame wo ho no ntina ma bibi anye hu bi mu senke denya ne ye ne asi nyame ni ho dia
na se ne nke ne nam ho sa
ho dia bibi anye hu fa bibi anye o fa ne bo eche ezo ye de obeto ana ka be ese no enyam bible ase enye be na me fa ne bo o che no e bible ma na ase eye be
menya sure se
any bible mo sa
ebo we de
se nyame fa ne bo o che no
ebo we mu fa bi wa ha ya be ba ja to
asan bayin fu aka to na mo pese
so nya wala ka se o si sai se
ebi wa twem o be bo nipa na nyame afa bo no to man to
de bia na nipa ne pru na koma ma nipa mo aka chire o
de
emwan bu anyame aka nipa na koma pa ba no pru na koma
se bia na onim se nyame aka na koma
se nya koma nyamire bu nyame aka nipa na koma pa bo se we pru na koma na asa ama de na ese ba ntem
I say telephone say connect message ebi anyame ni die ni nyamai
abam
so fan say right so by the ankwai weekend no na you full of international duties for if you're a Nigerian and weninje because I think they had the opportunity to do better but my Congo for no looked much more serious than them. Omzo masise bi agumu na tuanze bi na wan bisaka
ne what's my back come asem what happen game against Cameroon no do na make kajo say Cameroon free me enye mo and there were people like DR Congo be Cameroon no bibi na see you match no ni Senegal nearly come ma Senegal for so aye she group no but sa home game na Senegal team be yes I come back na say bibia. So they are very stubborn side. DR Congo is a very stubborn side. How am I manage connection with more Belgium no? omo connection with omo ometime remo England no ometime anya omo back na ye adwuma momo an advantage for them is say oh beka so na ye sorry I say me ba ye call for na wa brochi ni ba
some na qualifies
omo na abo oh bisaka ma ba be qualifies no otu enti say ye ko tournament na ye frɛ wa enye den ma yen ba hade no atuatefo no na atuate dom na asisi omaso
Sakis ni ana mumenya like I'm saying omo that's why you may want to wait and see what the also be GF for guys no president ya den na akoka na waso no be
yeah
obi also abi ana ne de ne ntesa no say there are some who come more
yeah
anti omo a what I agree with you omo said that no be say yeah de kokomo nkobo ma de entimi nkokongo ne Sudan kobo ball no that's different and they almost so abia the opportunity had not even come afi no mpese na me hwese no imagine say Eberechi ze Bukayo Saka one nyina aboma Nigeria oh was it Twanze Benin one bisako they come
yeah
the experience no ho
omo ye adwuma no
ha na Nigeria for no feel say omo di din be hunu no but me why indeed the are still midfielders for Nigeria
options
because Nigeria they seem to have a lot of players outside.
Also maturity they feel that he's a big man only the team.
I say we are politics we woman now. Because I say
no they say cry no politics maybe about what sort of pie England so I monitor what is happening with Tuchel. He's facing a big issue with English press no.
Yeah.
Na mati dientia Southgate bre na say. Me hwe de ekoso Tuchel ebeji adwuma no ne performance anya no na ye the focus of the conversation but the focus is on other issues players who are not playing no see you kroma no me was stance be say you betimi have time and dreams FC say me betimi have Proton Sports players 11 no ko shema ya ento aso
be any problem
so Tuchel is winning team so national team politics no there are certain countries to say Egypt there's a Zamalek, there's an Ali issue at that on players to call.
You see, but back to Turkey, I think his problem is that some template, team bida. Once a car be corny Bellingham has a issue.
And it's one of the boiling issues now.
And you know, I say you're number 10 here. What I say, radio on able. And a team now quite could do final and semi-final.
So this is it.
And the coach thinks that look to win we have to start from somewhere. So it's a discussion.
No, it shouldn't be a discussion.
Hey,
Tuchel about 8 matches where we need 8 was 22.
Yeah, they still think he has not played any big game.
This is the beginning of the project. The last time not Gerard Oko Ferdinand and if meet Ferdinand Ferdinand present or meet Ferdinand a podcast and I know Mudin come on and I Gerard say TV he's surprised how all of a sudden that English team now from golden generation almost acting like they are friends all over. That was the comment I Gerard passing. Also now who Scholes, Carragher, Gary Neville acting like they've been friends since. But they had a massive ego issue during the time they were playing together. Tina Gerard Ibisa Ferdinand say on the podcast too. Say I didn't yes friends na nena ya retire na ebi amfaso bia ni so no. I didn't yes friends no. When we were playing Lampard free Chelsea ba on John Terry mu and Ashley Cole mu almost squad. Arsenal for never no almost squad. United guys never no almost squad. And a Liverpool for never no almost squad. Liverpool Gerrard, Owen, Moheski, Carragher almost squad. So he was asking Ferdinand say, "Are there a sad time the young come boom? Now young fine to get the results." And it looks like Asamna Gerrard kind of one angler a full the rivalry between that golden generation. Because so when you're referring to John Terry, it should be a wonderful pair for any team. When you're Gary Neville when Ashley Cole these are all players. There is a time in 2007 Champions League final. Ubenya sa squad we nyina were for the respectable clubs. But him the name force our ego no. It was the fans and the media. Fans ne kan na media no atonsu aguso. Ense wanya coach oye bold. How the nine be si forma. No told the angle kakra bia na ejana no aso. So imagine a midfield of Paul Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard. This should be a match made in heaven. Sam your man friend balance, getting complete element to be my balance. No? And to me and see what's our midfield you. Rooney young player at that time we didn't more in fact Michael Owen go to at a point a Ballon d'Or winner. Just what England team now. As I say we bo and away ya dear wa and yen say no Sam common can mo squad and Kusiaga. Now let's look at them today. I think for once they have a manager that is ready to snub everybody and look at the team. I don't know more manager no to Gary Southgate Eba Euros World Cup. England at the point were struggling when they play big teams because they were not having balance. Emran ten airborne. Omobo say. Ana obia team or support system I man here adwuma. So far ko Palmer say ya. Amanfo ka say Palmer mpomba na Tuchel Brene Palmer ba say. Palmer or support system in Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. And no Palmer ni ginimu. Even the wingers are working around Palmer. He's the most centralized player in the Chelsea team. So come Madrid in the midfield. Jude Bellingham prayed but before say Jude be last season, the game was centralized on him, especially in the central zone of the midfield with a massive support system. Similar example na Koswama Fofodi. In Sawoka say we mu nyina ya ade. Masiso mu nyina ade aba be gum. No mo form anim ho mamia. Why na ekọ support why? And why na ekọ ye adwuma na ma why? So the team will not have the balance. So you rather satisfy individual players. There is a positional conflict. Because on the field. At the end of the day, the team will not get the results. And to coach in say, most of Morgan Rogers never support to Abuame. Me who say better cheers the best support to Abuame. Who say Bukayo Saka best support to Abuame. I will play them so that the system will flow and the team will be stronger enough. England for the entire and the Sky Sports Otuo-Acheampong kuno. Almost say England started World Cup without Jude Bellingham. Mama Philly before some started born. And as I call it, Jude must play. Every game will depend on the kind of player they need to use. Until politics now to Tony can Nigeria. And from a tactical point. So no to over Jude Bellingham. About Foden.
But they don't do that. Southgate was not doing that. Team no.
No to Southgate, no about Bukayo Saka, about Jude Bellingham, no about Foden. No about Sammy and Sani.
But that was in his lineup.
Yes, it was.
Be a match be.
No.
About Saka.
It was majority of the matches.
About Saka.
Not Kopam a free bench aba.
He started not about Foden as number saying.
Oh no, to me bought number 10 behind Harry Kane. Sana no born. It was a declarized Kobe Menu. It was a Bukayo Saka at a point was playing a wing back position. Just the Englander to really? accommodate Bukayo Saka.
Match back.
No. Almost 30 years now. Time we introduce Kobe Menu, he started doing that. Or both Foden, both Jude Bellingham, both Kobe Menu as a wing back. And to England for an entire say. Edru baby a coach
no honya is.
Dem to team ne dia e wo ho no.
Number 7 Bukayo Saka, number 8 Declan Rice, number 9 Harry Kane, number 10 Jude Bellingham. Na apo bi abo level.
Just say cross Rashford crab bo man.
And Rashford and add na.
Meaning Kopama ni Foden na ko bench.
Na here.
And on who say Drew
Bellingham's ahead of them.
Drew Baby who say in the system for the Nukraba one than Bellingham, and also almost someone to ask.
In this annual drop for another number.
And what are 7-1? They feel that all these three. They feel that a Drew Baby as a ball
France as
Palmer. You bought folding. Now what ball Jude Bellingham. And on my point, some of the say they believe that Tuchel is a tactician. So he should find a tactical system to accommodate all these players.
Right.
And that is where I think sir Omunja coach.
Baby all struggle our own so the center back pair.
Yeah, it was an injuries.
Baby was the same. Baby was the same kakra is trying a lot than Ben.
Yeah.
Konsa, Magay or
yeah.
Also they think that by now you should have your team.
There be Omunya Botre.
Because you see World Cup now you know that I don't know. The national break academy you know as a means.
Oh yes.
And you know time
the issue of team no. Players form at our club level. It change.
And so you get them and change who is dropping.
So sometimes a player might be in a good form before international break. The next international break no off. Now also before
national team there you should trust players.
Even when they are not doing well in their club level.
You should trust players. That's our national team. Oh France for no. They had everybody. Suppose Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
Where that's what Coutinho, he's a striker. On the
England for have a long way to go because we had the now say
more match
Spain. Lami Yamal Barca and Semina. There was a bit of quietness around the Spanish national team.
They are fine. They are so fine.
Oh. Now
more match England no.
Serbia, Albania, and Latvia.
We know they are in a record no. 24 points, no goal conceded. Now Albania already conceded goal.
But the no to say Oshe French team now. There is peace around them.
Yeah.
German national team no one take the English England for ne so muse to World Cup near con. They should allow the coach.
They are not favorites. They are not favorites.
The kind of squad depth Argentina the peace and order. Argentina is order now Argentina team. It looks like they are following Messi. Anyhow, Leonardo Scaloni is one underrated coach. I say in time when the D
but so be underrated. No, who do under 20. Also be a master of under 20 tournaments.
Yeah.
After answer it your move.
Scaloni nya edina, but I just send Obeso national team no. What's if I'm winning national team na ye? Now Argentina have an identity. Argentina play with some sort of passion and you can easily trust them to win. Okay. 20 international break kakra course. Now also international break na course with me kwatwe asem club football. Also Bruno Kobo number 10. E Kobo hat trick. Na akwose nsem kakra se. Bruno number 10 in a hat trick no. Moto de be ye hu adwuma moving forward. There are people who feel that Echiro still na mwa brantie no. Na hoodin sesi ye de bobon so o mane ba central ma o mwa no mane ben ye keepers no
okay
cause so hwe no a Vitinha, João Neves, Bernardo Silva won a chia and no nya 9.8 in terms of rating san kofu ye adwuma no ono ne ba closer to the penalty box e hono mane timbedi ni dwuma ni ye de ma the team the club no rather now Cunha in Mbuemo, therefore he has to be at the back. So there's a suggestion say United should go for proper central midfielders and push Bruno closer to the goal area so that at the end of the day a bit me lead to the presence will goes the goal involvement a bit me akosoro na wait me supply more goals at the Manchester United. So that is going to be an interesting conversation at the end of the day. Okay. In the world, they say no kunya Vitinha and João Neves do was saying. In Tiabanasana, you need to take him back. But yesterday, Bruno had a wonderful game. Okay. Excellent performance. No, did Jai.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yes, Rafael Leao and Martin no to went me among all the Portuguese players. But Bruno was in an excellent shape.
Ostati we and I was Obama now.
Ostati. No me, yes. But among Omunyanano looks like Corona. I say we are more of like an enigma. You don't know the kind of Rafael Leao you are going to get. His only problem has been consistent. So Leao consistent. Since AC Milan G-League was the best player in the Italian sphere. After that, until he live up to that performance.
Okay.
Until that is his way. But
all right.
It was a good
you know, Uja for soon on Omsha 9 week or Shako can go.
Ronaldo.
Quarterback can go so.
I says I'm common that's who I'm on say Ronaldo's absence gives Portugal a different dimension. But Ronaldo also not being present in some big matches. Problem.
Okay, you. Go over Shah Gumina, can go so. You will be a song. Now I see Italy coach, they say Africa. What is that? Was Africa 9 as I said, you go say World Cup.
I see it so.
Honestly, I tried. I said 4.
And South America, there's a Casafa.
Okay, and you go.
I said, to say Bolivia.
Yeah.
James qualifies in your lose around 10 games in the qualifiers. But money opportunity
go
playoff. So I'm until now 7 was. Yes, me feel say a World Cup and to say Nyasem Krana. And maybe the history of the World Cup in Ifria. Can see a bone on equal grounds. Sort of but at the end of your question, any hobby. A question, and no more formal conversation soon as the above do stage T. Sometimes I am a cano, I had them, but if you can walk up the crazy in anums to your born on a level grounds, Europe or 5, or 5, we were 5, you or 5, needing a Yacobo.
Also, doing a competition.
And I make a say, I'm on a question of my dear, so I say, I know a question of my dear, and they say a World Cup, and your book qualifies the Aqua World Cup there.
Can you pay?
I can't remember on the level grounds.
Numbers in your pill.
It doesn't matter.
So I say, proper representation.
It doesn't matter. Say
yeah, 60, 20 as a 5.
I said there should be a representation from every continent
based on numbers.
Agreed. But my master can say based on the name in that tournament in Ukraine there. So to me, can say you're born on a level grounds and could be a one day. One way or the other is the 2 reasons. But if went me and qualify from your continent, you don't blame
and danger Italy.
Yes, as a Mukobo playoff.
Oh, sir,
I saw Mukobo playoff. Draw near draw no on Thursday. Say Thursday near 20th.
Playoff no draw. No.
Yeah, playoff no draw. Then they
that's one the
playoff now, but there be the last 2 World Cups I have in Italy qualify.
Wow.
Italy ama Russia 2018. Qatar 2022 Italy ama. Ninyina na playoff no Mukobo ye. Into the fear of playoff. And hang around
good playoff video.
Now, what we can do is that period now come Italy every. Into the fear of playoff na hang around the neck of Italians. Idea no mo person mo beti.
So the playoff no. Say I'm going saying.
Okay, so this is how it will go. A 4 pot. You pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. Into mom pot 1 will move directly to the Moko pot 4. My memory is meeting me in a
playoff no almost.
Boy, I see a boss. The boy is semi-final.
Okay.
Then they will play the final.
Hey, since only saying semi-final, and there's only 4.
No, I have 4 pots. You put to be ours. 4 teams. No boy. 16. Yeah.
16 teams that go playoff. Yeah. No, my saying.
Is it 4?
I don't know.
Yeah, 4 best.
Hey. Na Congo for money I say
dem Congo dey so mo nam different ayi omo do mo ma Europe dey nemu bi
Europe for no na 16 no go 4 no
yes Congo dey so mo kobo mo na mo ni Bolivia mo kobo no Mexico
na so akoyi 2
akoyi 2 it omo dey no say Congo obebo say based on the FIFA rank obebo semi final to obo semi final no o share ya
no ko final o se pe we okay
even though we go final about shall so no eti Gattuso are 7 to obeti na say but one thing is say Bibi I am familiar with the Italian national team of fleet me maka say based on to talent there by next standard no I'm not sure so lucky sometimes it might be selection problem but baby I mean who's the problem can say no one say when you are used to one thing na sa de kon ade achi ade sa de kon failure you need to make changes Say offer team na anko 2022 na. Ubenya some of these players to create competition, you need to bring in other players. And now I'm say. Mentias a reason why Kayode at Brentford. It's not the starting right back for the Italian national team, but Di Lorenzo Nebo Italian national team right back. 2.
Kayode no true
yes.
Hard.
Ono na so boy Italy right back.
True say United no.
Say Italy team no.
True say
Liverpool no. Say Italy be in a 4-back system. At no point, and I said the left back of the Italian national team, I said Di Marco Nobo. Because Di Marco is a system player or function in a 3-back system whilst operating as a left wing back. Italy in the last 5-6 years, their best left back is Leandro Spinazzola. And Obi Oshe Euro 2000 even at the age of 31, so in the Napoli jersey. When you are doing transition, you cannot go to where Baba kick out experienced players. Yes, maybe he might not be playing the top leagues in Europe. But to be to say Marco Verratti, looking at deep line playmakers at Italy at Traumuninano, at the end of 2025, now say Italy starting game, now Manolo Catelli, and a ball as a defensive midfielder. Now coach S. Niwua, now they will be replacing your Brian Cristante. And they are seeing him. So what did I say? They have a system problem, which I understand. But me must say, a country that has won the World Cup 4 times. We can one eye 3, me qualify for the World Cup. And say no, we should give Libya. Mentally, the Italian players are weak. Excellent first half. Yes, Omuntimi no way now to qualify. But they needed to send a message. Say Italy is not dead. Musa ball short Bakubi. Then the next one ball net the net. Then the Italian national team collapsed. This has been a problem. Omufu say Italians spend a granta. See, will be on this idea the Italian national team. Yes, Ebia tactically he might not be up there with great Italian coaches. How many opportunity to coach the national team? But a great time to how you psych yourself to approach issues. Obiano are better than Gennaro Gattuso. So let's bring in Gattuso. But every game nature clearly say
tactical problem.
Oh, say, Ode, when you pick Italian national team coaches, or Modi Italiaco World Cup, and they are standard. Even the last World Cup, Cesare Prandelli, tactically is ahead of Gattuso. Ofa before, no Marcello Lippi, Ofa Cesare Prandelli, Ofa Giovanni Trapattoni, Ofa Arrigo Sacchi. I think all these coaches, based on what they had achieved our club football. Because Italy, they Arrigo Sacchi by the 1994 World Cup. So don't know Champions League 2. After Sacchi, Cesare Prandelli, the Euro under 21 championship. No one with the Italian under 21 2 times. And that generation now never 1998, the likes of Nesta Cannavaro, Totti, Del Piero, Omunina, no one of them. It in the story was like Jose Peckerman with the Argentine national team. After no Giovanni Trapattoni, after Trapattoni, but he had won the Champions League, achieved at club level. Juventus, Fiorentina, Inter, Bayern Munich. Ofriho and Marcello Lippi by. Lippi was also a proven winner. After Lippi, Zoto Makofa Ventura, Mancini came won the European Championship. Until Ofoma Gattuso level 97 Ventura. But what Gattuso want to say? Or was saying near dinner, Otimi psyching himself up. Even when the battle is difficult, Gattuso fights a way to fight. That was what they wanted to buy Italian national team. And at his back, or Leonardo Bonucci, or the team manager of the national team, Gianluigi Buffon. These are players they have seen it all in football.
Right.
The problem is Whilst I think they have a system, but once last time now Fabregas can't say me say almost lucky young talent. And I say there are you so many already the FIFA under 17 tournament in India. If you watch the FIFA under 17 tournament and the last 2 editions of the FIFA World Cup, and your country almost lucky talent. But the problem is the big clubs are not even giving the young players opportunity to play. Something in Spain is being easy. Salami Yamaye Italian, Kobo Syria C. Kobo Syria C. Sen Kobo se Kubasi, Italian. Every Kobo Syria D. They are not giving the young players opportunity to develop well. And if they are not competing at the highest level, I'm today NBC. But this Norway team, Zoto, is scary. Norway team, we are now come boy without their captain Martin Odegaard. And on say, a dear man, you say they have a striker. He doesn't need 3 chances as much as 1 goal. Only 1.5. No, I should go. And for the first 50 minutes, he was out of the game. 1 chance, pa, na ball than it was. Inti, that is it. Nigeria 7. It's like another generation of fairly on my friends in Nigeria. And it is not about say voice we menene yajune. The team, I said, a Victor Osimhen team. Without him, we are nothing. Anya Shekrano, without Victor Osimhen, come on. Aloko Dari, Adimola Lukman. By African standards, who team now will be said some more Chukwueze, who will be in your team. Africa, they said they are one no. Yes, so mobile ham to come to say the French national team in Europe. But Ademi Subaba had familiar with the Nigerian national team. What are the last 2 World Cups qualifiers in Ayabona? Yes, they come with names, but they fail to deliver. Yeah, Qatar 2022 no. Yeah, time again they be sure no. Yeah, kwa ni Ghana 100 dia na ba ni yesu. Bumwani a body Victor Osimhen Napoli. Adimola Lukman. Ola Ena. Troy Sekon. And the names that Namzo mentioning the kind of performance and you want to move Europe no. It was like a game where they bear the and eventually you had the qualification ahead of them after see a question 1-0 Abuja and they qualify. And was a Nigeria team now. And Saturdays I to Casimina yes. One coach in your board to take certain decisions. Whilst we are too dependent on a Victor Osimhen. Watching the team carefully, it doesn't look like a balanced team compared to the DR Congo team. Because especially in the second half, time on free, a mobile second half, no mobile without Victor Osimhen. That was the end of the Nigerian team. Aside that, no, why will a coach decide to play in a crucial game? His name is Otobo against DR Congo, one of the most improved sides the last 3 years in African football. Wabo Chukwueze, Wabo Lukman, Wabo Osimhen, Wabo Iwobi. Shebebi and Chukwueze were pretty free. More in the middle than a winger. Robert na Wasano. Now the man Nigeria issue near serious. They say, once we are yet here discussing Nigeria. So we two any question for man. Every single national team, absolutely. Or an assessment or the future no. The in the future you're under 20 under 17. Or Nigeria under 20 no under 17. The story is not different from their senior national team. Yet here on the Ghana call World Cup in but the future doesn't look good for us. Maybe a one tournament we might think say we. But after we eti another generation are feeling Nigeria for but DR Congo deserve it. So when you pick their whole story, because Nigeria cry at a point in some games in Zimbabwe, you know about Lesotho, I will hope. Yes, every country here a big player in difficult moment to save them. But untimi for mine na this one nyina kosi na beti so.
Na striker no prayer na.
Osimhen ye o prayer.
Oh.
Untimi for mine na this one nyina kosi na beti so. Say wo twen say Victor Osimhen will save you. No. Sometimes he needs other players' effort. No the need na ba be kan. Enti omo Nigeria no so to issue so. Omo NFF no say omo charge omo so time. Omo so omo nyina free office ho.
NFF.
Omo nyina obi en free o.
Players in the some be ko omo.
Da be Nigeria man no so obi en free o.
The players in the some go kromo ho na.
Da omo do omo. Say omo say at the crucial moment na say players they concentrate no. Omo drew Morocco no. The first thing they were asking for hey omo bonus.
Say match in no abo wi. Omo bo ashe for wi.
No, before omo ne Gabon no. And omo start say dey no.
Some we Gabon no.
Omo be Gabon no. Omo drew Morocco no.
And they scored 4.
When what they started? Is it Iwobi? And they tried a picture of their hotel. And what they buy one thing. Trying to even say the type of hotel no do makoto no. It's not the standard of the players. Then the next thing was players they try to boycott training. Not they are in Tuamoka. Yes, maybe full of footballers them too. Omo carry a shot, and sometimes when they are demanding for their money, omo deserve to say the moment. But based on what they have put in the country through, and then Ghana for be full blaster players in 2014. Oh.
Yeah.
Then concentration and safety eco bonus.
Good.
They are good.
Onzo ko sabe gumu. Tuanzebi.
Jojo.
Tuanzebi go where is it?
DR Congo. Is it Burnley also?
I'm the Burnley.
Oh.
Man, it's in now.
Ombo pa.
Started training right. Okay.
Baby started na abua DR Congo no. Onze onyantitie yi.
One Bisaka. The disappointed man you boys no go up.
Omo na ebu omo. Anya omo anka anya yi. So
Bisaka ni Tuanzebi.
omo na be omo demand so mabeti so.
What's an farmer you play for England? I'm far na mo ba.
So if you can't beat Norway at home, you don't have any business talking like the way Gattuso was talking.
Or cassette here before before the game.
Okasa like the way I know Bobona.
But when your opportunities, pal.
Oh yeah. To coach
AC Milan, coach the national team. I'm saying they all man no chances, pal.
If you can't beat Norway at home, unze na enrano. Na enye ye because they need to beat Norway by different 9 goals. Na enye ye. But just win. Na you say you have one reach there. So
until omo we na cracker enye he.
Yeah, bin kanya Norway have qualified. Na say commission mo different 9 goals.
Okay.
Ko don't know where flash goals bebre.
Akwanu windu.
We are 20 ya. O match shame bebre they need to win by difference 9 goals. Nti na enye ye. But we just win. But you see, Sana impa work no. We say it doesn't add up. Europe Monday before after I had 16, now more the 13 teams that go FNC World Cup previously. So you look at 13 teams and the corner. How many teams were able to always go into the FNC knockout stage? Now South America at the 4 teams at the World Cup. 4 teams, you know. Obokombiano, but we say Anyabiano 3 will qualify from their group to the knockout stage. The issue about Africa, World Cup, I'm one of those who believe say Africa, a World Cup, on share na Africa, because 60s, 70s, 80s, and early 90s, Africa for some national teams here. No come ko World Cup, no banana ke finance nibi. But at time no, the qualifier from Africa na heading to the standard. Yeah, the back na go, and they buy an FNL too. It's about boy one papa you to say you teams be frame. I just imagine that Blasters team 70s and 70s yeah no Obanko World Cup.
Black Stars team of 68,
yes,
65, 68, 70.
That team Uncle World Cup. They were as good as any national team. Now I'm for madam Bukurumasi. Yeah, who am I Bukurumasi?
Jones took a few. Malik Jabe.
Jibo.
A cup of days Biani about finance.
Jibo. A team that is good enough to play that Real Madrid team, no. Who's on team World Cup?
Okay, so.
Funny game, no. I know face on the buy. A team of offenders, more you bless you offenders.
See ya too. Boy, yes, you in Brazil about.
Sir, Mrs. Our teams, no. And just so me do. It's sure about say mama yade. Europe no how many teams? Few be and I'm exceptional. They be a walk up on yade. They are just normal teams. That
5. We 5 free more common.
I'll be a normal team.
France, Spain, Italy,
Germany,
England, Germany. Be a Portugal kakra. Holland 7. Asa. I want Belgium.
Gentlemen.
Belgium no to say how.
Belgium no. Ah no, they no my World Cup mujibu.
7 pena 7.
They no my omunya hwi World Cup mujibu. Na even Portugal can say onya hwi World Cup mu. Just that today they have good players. But sir,
they have players.
Them sir. As that time no I can e so bi nko an. And we tell no omutim bomb no World Cup no. Sata ni na Portugal Blasters be show 10. As I show the time no, go and check the Blasters squad. They win players.
Yeah.
But that is your most sa na Europe. And that is your most about and you say bia mu na mo ya de. Sa work qualify say England, your group yi. Obi an mention England one group. So you think England will come in a group of
now with Albania and I don't meet my Africa team.
So much show bia.
Albania.
Teams na
Pakistan and Egypt na
oh and you know this
Serbia for how much your message you.
And I said there is some. You see, people are forgetting say Ghana yes is Serbia no they were there about third or second in the world. Uncle for visa don't tell
Yeah, organize it.
Uzbekistan Jibo go let Egypt meet them at the tournament. Egypt to beat them.
But now we can remember the Blasters. Say they the same phenomenon.
No,
the current Uzbekistan.
Blasters say Real Madrid.
They say the current Uzbekistan.
Need a draw.
Uzbekistan team about World Cup no. No African country beat me.
Oh,
Jibo jai. Shoot.
African country are World Cup
now. Jibo.
African countries now World Cup. You are talking about the past. Uzbekistan team na maheno. African countries. Only 2 players. No, wait, Babu. Shumorodov and Husano. These are the Jacqueline now. Defender now, both Man City. No. These are the only 2 players. That is where you have to take that. Shumorodov. I don't know. So I can stand. I'm about to be anything. 2 players on like known players. Jibo, now I've seen them. I'm now Bobo, baby. Oh, Nyame Aduma, June, July, baby.
Omo nyina bobo o mu kromo. Da ka ni nyina obi na bobo o.
Bekisen your Zepati.
Na pe ti se pani bo.
Investment amount for you football. Nya dem tia na mo.
Not to Uzbekistan. They can't beat any of the African teams that have qualified to the World Cup.
Albania mo.
Now England we could teams we are. Me say England Senegal an question Wembley and Lutia. And all of you.
Senegal go show mo kai match.
Senegal be England.
Na England team be bia. England is a exceptional team.
Ghana team is Sebi. World Cup ye ko ye ndi Sebi da. Na me ani Germany amodro.
On the African country be say.
I fan Brazil 2014. See any Germany ball.
Today we beat England. Today and na England team no more.
Ghana be
what football be England man.
Guys, energy team show. Blast English.
Na England bobo no more. Bobo no
more. But you blast away there. It is England.
You see, your problem here. One, your coaching Nanya, papa. But say, you're players. Play Ben England. Why? Gas in it.
But I'm going to use Wembley.
Well,
you're about draw.
That was your best team then. And yeah, that was their best team then. That was their best team then. That was their best team. Eti Gattuso Moana Omunya Botre. You see, the way he speaks, normal Italian mentality say omu bibini bia. Oh, that's how they are. Italians, they have negative perception about blacks. And you share Gattuso, obey racist. If you look at the way no, racist.
Analyze the statement.
No, and I analyze you because
any instance I bet me accused of being racist. He has played football all this while. Only any record like that.
But I feel watch it's just my the thing is
racism as
no, but China
sir. If you bet me I can say he has no regard for the development of our game.
It's almost and I own him. They don't respect them. Almost so
Zaka England Friday to have G. Johnson, no say
Glenn Johnson.
Glenn Johnson goes. Gary Cahill that time no form. Jagielka. Leighton Baines.
That was the best left back then.
Gary Barry, Jack Wilshere. Samuel.
That was their best players.
So we're there in that oh, you know what? I think that was 2011.
2011. Until we are now there. England.
2011.
England called 2012 a European Championship for Moscow. Now they have so many players.
Now, it is said, Jagiel can they were the best level back. Ashley Young boy, Andy Carroll, no striker, Steve Downing. Jack Wilshere, substitute na ye Lescott, Parker, Danny Welbeck, the full woman in Abem. No.
Omu team, no. Also, omu team. Eti idea yenhwe so far there. No we are doing.
John Pinsel, Forza. John Mensah. John Mensah.
And I say, Jibu Lee Adi.
Number 3, no. Adia, Antoniana, Ajimambedu, Kojoa Samoa, Sulemuntari, Samoa Jan. Yes, we had to be bench.
Omutima.
Satana, Imagana, Lampard.
No new one, no
Majabo.
No new home, no uniform.
Na Lampard it was aging.
No Majabo. 2011 no uniform.
No Majabo.
No uniform.
Even at Chelsea coach here in Bayern Munich. Champions League year.
San Enzo 2009.
They won't go share Bayern or Munich no. Don't buy the name.
Net 2011.
Yeah, but
Enzo 09 over. Babo. But why not 18 on Fayan Kodiamra?
Senior, I compare the action of an idiot. He said, almost say, I'm premium tons from back.
Vamu,
supporters, no. Management, and also a collision course.
Supporters, Ben.
Led by Chamasulu.
Also, on Pnemon Tons. Now, play on Tona. I don't know supporters,
Martin,
on bedding. On bedding. I said, we on Memo Muscadia. Maybe on Memo Muscadia. Say, on Monias or Mompesam Bassam. I don't want to say manage on the Samba on Toka. Yes, you can almost pay.
Samba Sika now also open management intimate.
So the supporters want to pay.
Until
almost
the proposal a company.
Oh, well, that's a good one. That's a good move. I don't know why they
Krumbe or die no butum.
Oh, my idea, but my Basuko and San on the
Tama, I said a sort of brass president in your family.
Aye, my lamp,
Sir, yeah, you know,
Sir,
my missus say so on you say a haram, Egypt. So, my haram will happen on Tuesday.
Haram says,
I'm say,
what's a haram as in Bacho?
Mammy Snake.
Mammy is in a way. Manvenza.
So do I all blacks supporters.
Say a haram says,
say a Egypt in Ibu about only kid.
I said, no, teaching me.
Your voice.
Egypt ni be hu oba hu naked.
Indeed
to be hu oba hu naked.
Oba ro na hu no na nkuruma no na ah na ese na obetwa nkrofo hu anza na du no tie na eno anasem and I'm the son ni pa na be wono awro di be haram
you more whom me see also be run only my missing.
Now the way they are women.
Also,
me go a rock rather. They say my music problem is there.
Almost coaching in packing no man could nti no so ha ya ba ye de ho asem beba na afie no ye de na zito say injuries and na men na went me me nti de no so ho asem beba
san oga yes we did and go no answer he doesn't want to blame anyone. What say on?
Yeah, I listen to him.
And one can say,
injuries partner.
Oh, he mentioned the fact that they have not been consistent because all the way plan we the next time when you back. But the key we are and say, I don't want to blame anyone.
Because injuries in Tino,
I don't know blame you. Say,
paper.
On person be blame you because you didn't blame it on injuries.
And Nipa no person be blamed by injuries in there or raising injuries as a concern.
Ana manti na madana.
You have a voice or
I am the same voice. Because Mantias was the injuries in Tina Wanje.
Anna, I say Morphine Donzo is not has shown that he's not fit and ready for our league. The Okan did not tell me.
I know they lazy to the car.
They be really lazy to the car. And also Takono did nothing.
I did back one Ghana.
Oh, Waka.
Not a nego test.
Member voice video crime the video best.
Let all nego tired.
Send to person who train Pacono.
And I was Roman.
Upset Tino, but we are not.
I never Tino. There's no job for them to come.
I am going.
I bought 20 motors. More here the number no. And I made the kind at the amount. Son said, also, you boom, Nanny Manimu ye. Your crowd cano free. Japan at the Japan Cassidy. A year word jama. Betcha the amount. Toyota Vozi Nua Sienta Vit Beta Honda Step Wagon. Casinano. A casa. A papa. Na a betcha the amount. Ebia Odie. German car American cars and no here. A bit yebi. Yakaka na bedroom maimu. Vozi Nidia. When I'm ranting the joint and there. Omunsonya adwuma de nyame ase e ba ne sa adwuma na na ekonanim o kota kwa o konkra na ye sharp e di amount nti mamadi nkra bi na nyama nyina enkoyie emfa emount ye kokuma sitana so udu agrikaya bon se dantia bi esi honomo Isaac Botten Igbo 20 motos ne castle ne sen nim wontra e na woni nanim ne de ne sefi nanim pepepepepepe sabod no kwasi wansa na wakọ frɛ number ya no pay fama no na fei wanu anhwimom no ankra kai na ne bo no nya fofofofofo emfa maun 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 number simianu and I would frɛ Isaac Botten Igbo 20 motos a woni be forward and ehwibom de tienie anopai wo bia twetwe ne sen apostle ne de ebinim de ho to say yes wakasa e no blow fuse ne nyina ne say yetu no fo no wankwa nkopeka chako toothpaste Samaro company ne nsa no adwuma ne bi eno no obi ayusu da bia no wonya bi wie na ne ba ko school a no to bi to trunk na no chobos mu de ama no akwa ne free school emra no na ne sia pipe fita ne namfo no entumi nsre no san say mere bi atwam na e body training bidie ene adaje ni ho no na Samaro asisi ase be pipe fita kaka enchie ne wi halitosis awe de no ne ka chako toothpaste be bia to apostle bia no wokọ abodie no 0246 864 798 and that's 0501 454 462 na no so enyema akoyie wanya ka ode atwi wo sen afi wo kọ akọtọ forms e wo Anglican University College a wo kọ a bom sanse school no wo kasakra wo mujudi sampa wanya apostle papa school no so papa eno nti one campus ni Kumasi ni Nkranza programs no also utie na ebeboa ansa na do ho agim ye wo BSc physician assistantship so na BSc nursing BSc information technology BSc human resource management and ye wo general management in BSc ye wie pa entry na wodi ba no ye wasi ni SSC ya ka so nya credit pass no between A1 to C6 for wasi dia no and AD for SSC better in 6 subjects no and also timinya course subject ni which is English
core mathematics integrated science no ni nyina e de ka ho mo ambesa mo koye GC GC ne nyina no ya nso say also wunya 3 subject and also at least one person no should be in grade D na so no so we dey better na kama HND ne de wo kwa applicant no so wunya graduate e de ko ni nyina at least second class division na no so we dey call na fe wunya the relevant field ni nyina no amanyama timi aboa mature entry ni de also mfie ne about 25 who we pa na the best set no etimi aka ho kukuro and also ya qualify one no foreign students ne de also bomodem na fe secondary school certificate with the eba diploma translated in English no and also we and also na fe with the eba ka ho ni nyina no na just ya ka wo say hihye be ye kama why to choose Angutech no expert in faculty industry connections you are affiliated in KNUST and UCC quality education accredited by GTUC 0501 358 568 Samsung 050 509 1054 now we medical question there our Anglican University College both Kumase and Nkranza na nyama ayekama postnatal sharp imbus obi ayusubi wonso tumirika na kotobi said be ya diabetes and nyomofo ulcer cancer hypertension UTI candidiasis body pain menstrual pain loss of appetite obi say covid by na ya antofom na ye jana so a na che say postnatal sharp imbus no eboyem ene ye ne ebusu ne nyina ye fe no say one chemfa 0246 20 84 96 0261 388 149 no sharp imbus ni bi atumi ato kai sa lover groups of company and atonsa e de afra wo wotenenka wose enterprise na pem to bre e koduro e pacho bomodin place call no oba shiame wa ha shiame potapajanshi ye no bomodin na shiame ewo enkrabata ba kono nso a eno nso ewo ahensan no na fe yonkotena se mo mo pesa mo kɔ sika fm pata mo de no ebi wo ho ademra de petroleum filling station ni nyane etana so opposite apotapajanshi na Angunaga Junction so de Foricom station hwa naso na Kenya say Garden State University ni nyina ne say chicken noodles no promo na ye nti no na nke 160 se si ya wura hwa 55 Ghana wo hwe dan ne de a wunra dem ho obekas na we de metumi wo boa obetumi toasted chicken na nka kokɔ kase pa no 180 na ne 75 Ghana assorted fried rice no na nke 210 ene ekɔ for 99.3 ni nyina no Uptown Foods uwie pa kai say Lobel Groups of Company what the phone papa di aba bomodin na kopel laptop Techno Samsung Infinix Itel ni nyina no and the charges ne the power bank has free and also ya di apa bomodin wa opedi and pedi wo Uptown Foods ne de ho number ne 0596 922 066 na mom ne phone papa ne de wo pebi dia bomodin na free number 0501 635620 na no so nyama akoyie ohe and now transport or train so the hepatitis number no to ase de ama wo fatty liver prostate ulcer kidney SK e de aba liver care and also the America e de aba bomodem na kopa bi jirika jiri herbal mixture and capsules be ma bia dro no ne de e ma enka ho wunya bia e be boaw na yade bia de free so enkrobata ne miansa nyina no enko jira nsa na wura ho e ya akra kwabnya ACP road power bus stop mo am ko Kumasi Feyaze Buzunju road edo ya junction takwade de ahantama bank no no ne epen 0244 544 422 0200 383831 na nyama akoyie adro ne bibini to maplas the all satete no a oye ho bi a entwa yie no wadro ba ko pe enkomo bi mfa foforo bi enkoma osophageal ulcer stomach pain stomach gas indigestion yesi ya di heavily unya rasota bi unya enei o tom bra bi na udina no madro no guso a akire din na je se ho aye den ni nyina no ene se obaba modern awram ewo Ashtown the Bitter Pharmacy ewo ho waka hyimu a mo hwe from nkan no the Bitter Pharmacy ba ko ho ya bradum promise eba bebi etika say ase ho obenya bi etimi ato 0558 055894 0541 337 816 nwanya bibini Toma Plus etimi ato Franco de senti ametene so anama sore no ade na wo ye no nyankrofo bi de o de be test waters awekeke Franco shi ase nyenne wa kire sampa still giving out ni nyina no ene se de wuto fi na so e bia no yate so 40% discount ade ye 40 ade 100 near to 40 and 60 pe for Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV Franco air condition watch refrigerator blender generator, CCTV camera function, monitor video anytime. Na kwa die the generator e de abahwim nyama keka nyina no e de discount e de ateso. Commodin na kwa Ajaba Jewel, Challenge Bishop, Adum Old Mekon, Kofo Clinic, New Kajetia. Ho nyina no nteso no e ye adwuma 0245 316969 0245 316969 0501 525698 na no so wanya Franco atumi ahwe e de abom Rockstars Roofing wase menka so betumi aboa wo da no babo so ukobu Sanchez na bi won pa ene de season apeke wate ne de no zuzi ahwe aluminium product anas alozinc Sanchez papa ebeche de amount ebo wo dan so a awie bobo wunso nsuo todno ra baabi wunso wo data Sanchez pa no de ama wo ni asate so fa akonya so na kobo dan so na jese de bia no waye kokosachi mebo meda so mebo dan so ene de fa hohwim process ho na bodan so na buranyan mu a 0501 453 869 0544 338 042 ebra wo Rosters Roofing ni nationwide branches bia no asemdei eda ho edema president Chaco president Herbal Toothpaste ni mienu nyina no adwuma na enego so eyedema yen mo amoko for Chaco no monka wo say the fluoride natural charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc. Na the fryer, you see a modem, na fe empower se, fita sa kado no, Oyerepa, Samini Niano, bo, unso, sanse, halitosis no, we piano coba bukra, monso amon cope, personal Herbal Toothpaste no, and no dear, ya in such a way as Emma Kakabia, Emma Mayon, into the green tea and herbal extracts no, na the Friday ya the unique blend no, at the Afrafra. Mama didn't say depending on 25 years in you go so canto, food and drug board. Ghana Dental the stamp on at the team and so president every smile matters sentia usika na pay kakra wanya or so one kasa wo frebo so twefo anasa wo de kɔ hɔ na de kɔto no they hear them obetro sampa omodie odu hombo mu a okotokre enka so de berada savings account current account fixed deposit susu loans special account joint account kiddie account bonya bebai o ya maso sika ne ba na eba susu foni twam frɛ no fa betu hɔ na 3 days time ana sɛ 1 month time 1 month no krai nu sa so munim sɛ bonya ba nti na 3 weeks komade kɔ hɔ ne ma abosia fa kɔ kra nyema ne mo efiri chana bra mo nso amokɔ for susu loan macro group loan salary loan agriculture loan house and business and commercial loan no ebi wɔ hɔ sisi ya make say aso ya kase ne de kontra se mo amokɔ to nso agogo jaachi kokofu trade ahenema kokoben adwuna se abia kwa tonsu bokro sa so na puto ja mazi afia kobi abinchi market number ne 0508 642705 0508 642705 expert in unit banking na nyama akwankan ed amount edino eye filo fe na de womunie ye wo wheat vanilla apple and strawberry ni nyina se yesi ya anom enkrape empanimfo pe edi nipadua no ahodin na womu no vitamins calcium proteins ni nyina no edibi ebro onum abonta enkwamo na nka aba fam ama yade bia efa oto fam no eno so boost no na hwa yedindin de bia no wonso yare eye edi ma yemfie no bia na wo mu no ka se wonya oat bi conflict bi wonya soakings bi anasa whiskey bi a ya fa bi som wudi som na onum a wotum sa matese no aye great ena de filo no ane didi bronya no 0599 990097 0599 990097 0207 939968 nuanya filotimo industry ni filomo kini bi atumi anom amanyama koyie e de amount na chese bibia de na kwa nti ye nyina so na boss player ento awosom so emfa mamo
yasem no ambe yentie wonsem na
don't sell samba if you can increase the money to 4,000 we will top it up making it 6,000 so that these days Chairman Solo led supporters to Nana Apinkra but management don't want to lose him for free. Chairman, information here people are paying and it's a protocol.
But for Kobe, Solo do microphone.
So Obebano, Chairman, to almost say don't sell samba. If you can increase the money to 4,000. We will top it up to make it 6,000 so that he will stay. Chairman Solos led Koko supporters to Nana Pinkra, but management don't want to let him go for free. Time information I picking say Samba catch them say 3,500 no some of them one day so bet you 6,000 there or better now 6,000 so management so when you
so I'm just saying
Samba Koto company for some man $3,500 a month. And now Samba so be 6,000. But 55 courses. And now Koto supporters and say any
$5,000. What the bag Ghana? You see can know anything. 50,000. Bosume back for playing the Ghana League.
I'm playing for Kotoko and being the captain.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Of course.
Kotoko.
Hey. No, I'm not talking about football especially. You see, when you play in a league, and that's it. Is that what they have to do?
As all run our club ye, Nessica some kuye, not to be
so chicken before you run it well, I'll be just a do you have to be paying this money?
And that means any players in some bomb.
They quit him on Babu.
I said,
I'll not sit on the board
and I said,
$5,000.
But I won't say,
why are you going to get the money?
Surprisingly, and any bear for this, Michelle Club Administrator. Now, all in the club and expenses. You do. Sika clubs on betting you. Almost say Sika qua when I'm catching. Your ball league game or Ghana, one game, see. Operations cost a bit between 80,000.
So where are they getting it? My question is 80,000. Just scan what?
Omanya dia kutia.
Hey, also are for no? You can know what for no more doing football mugakra. And you know we need to spend that much.
What you?
To say man say Ghana, a bully go ha. Now player back we try and get $5,000 in a year. You would have paid him salary pay $60,000. Salary. Bibianca. Okay. One player. You divided by 2 for the rest of the players. What I say? You have $30,000 remuneration. You have 22. Where are you getting this money?
Big money.
I didn't know Munyano. And now baby or home when you guy in.
If I say I am okay,
I renew for no church or letters, my companies near there. They have to ask them.
I'm here clubs.
They have to ask them. Where are you getting this?
Me know where me know where
where $5,000, $3,000, $4,000.
Say nipa omo cost do me pa dia.
And I'm one sponsorship there no man so. Bia. Enti nkofo individual sika na shiguya mo.
I'm said
na no to play again there so many sika man turn.
Abetamo I think say na yet between $500,000 to $700,000. Get me $300 to $500. Okay.
So you strike average of $300,000. It's just say about 5 years I can pay one.
At it says can.
The pay one no is a person salary ni addressing count. So player what turn now when you get $300,000. You are paying salary per winning bonuses ni adenka. Salary per 60,000 a year.
It depends
on
what you want to achieve.
Oh, me just say but now you want to achieve certain things in life. But you will not spend the money to achieve that.
So we need no one. On say you set a target for yourself. The can a target in a Asset.
They want to do well. They will live in Africa.
Do well in league and Africa. Okay. So you need certain materials to get that resource now open or target. Meboa. One Samba. we so na akwa wo ba ade na person wo achieve no ba achieve
but some man continue achieve assuming
no,
the time I can
why we are
okay general term
5 of in the team kotoko ebi awunya samba baako
let's look at clubs and expenditure and whether because me I sincerely believe you don't need to spend what you don't have. Me that's what my belief.
And I'm going to depends on what you want to achieve.
Want to achieve something.
What do you want to achieve?
You find say ebia dibo o ba o pese o de ko school man ya de. Yes school be UK say US. £20,000 a year. The fact that you want your son or daughter to be successful, I
have to work to get it.
I
have to work to get it. I have to work to get it.
As supporters, no more lower or more expectations on the club. Africa, if it's Africa, that things no because.
Now we are that has been I don't think that is the expectation. I said, "Two look at it from because it's a Europe. Expenditure near pay. Into spending like Real Madrid is spending. I said this man who fees will do 5,000 in my estimation. Let him go. Why would you pay a footballer in Ghana 5,000?
Elite club in Africa now 5,000 say a peanut.
I'm saying that. Europe how much Manchester United and now Arsenal now beat channel.
Yeah.
And yes, Sana, if you are Dortmund.
That's true.
And yes, Sana Dortmund. But it doesn't mean Dortmund will not do well. If you are almost favourites to win, but they will participate, manage it until such a time that they can also pay. I'm saying that if you play in a league in Ghana where people are not even going to the stadium, two, you any sponsorship announcement BHSA, Kotoko Osikasi. But if you start paying players $5,000 because you want to go and win Africa, at the end of the day, over book club no come. Just over 50,000, 60,000 cities every month. You pay to one player because he's samba.
Hey, if I say I'm okay, I'm not okay. We couldn't put one and two together because of injuries. Tactically, we applied everything we can according to the players we have. Zito not happy. Injuries denies him a win over Adriana. 4 games in 16 days, yet unbeaten.
I'm not satisfied, but I can't blame anybody because when you look at our game, our 3 games previously, you will see a lot of change in this game. Why? Because of injuries. So when you look at us in the fair, we couldn't put 1-2 together. So I have to do an early tactical change to bring in Baba so that we stabilize. So if I tell her I'm okay, I'm not okay because on our way of winning or trying to win the league, we should win all the matches. So now it is another depth that we should go at all costs, go away and then go and win. But at the end of the day, this is what comes. So there's nothing I can do. Of course, we are playing home. Automatically, we have to attack. It was getting to the end, getting to about 10 to 8 minutes. I said we should cool down because if you go, you don't get it. They should not. So tactically, we apply everything we can according to the players who are having. So this is the best we can do for today. But we are still fighting.
Tama, enti Zito diano no. It is haram for Egyptians to see the women's nakedness. If Ahmed Fati comes to the training grounds tomorrow, we will storm the training grounds naked. Mamiesi wants all blacks president.
Mamiesi no. I'm so Otia. Monkanche says she could be arrested for indecent exposure if he doesn't know. Say you're wrong and one of them you them are wrong. Well, also advertising. Demonstration, you go naked, you'll be arrested. Indecent exposure. Or one I could be say, hey, haram. What can I Otuo the sewer so me atche oh, they come in the centers. What wrong? Naked.
That's my comfort that I'm
seriously.
Now you say only saw about 2 years after Facebook. I don't block you for showing that.
Obidia influence your problem CCA. Say my is no a house ni.
What shall blast at also a house?
This way a house ni. Say my is no.
And then who
say oh a house ni.
No.
Mami is no. Almost say oh a house ni. Oh a house ni. Man in your bibia me go blast and the mas no mons mano.
No, for Saturday, no one who that's all blast.
I'm the evidence about
evidence men a chain.
The minute you and say, community teams in Yano. They are has supporters. Just that. But community they support the team. Ghana, I say there's nobody who on your has Ghana there. Obia or Ghana say you're all blast. Obia Kroma say I support one of the four hearts. There's no better.
Indecent exposure is a criminal offense in Ghana.
And catch him bro.
Come on. And everybody has said, "Oh, kind there." Cyber security act. The Cyber Security Act of 2020, Act 1038 1038. So wrong now. We are betting it's not an act in a court. The memo na da ma me si jamba bi men ko wrong bi ama obi anko ehwe
no ma coach nko na se me afala so
I'm not coach what say coach go wrong
what you so do we do
yo
ta we dey be ma wa umu na me dey awie we ya wo dey
your camera so ho
Morofri Donzo is not fit and has shown he's not ready for the league. Kotoko management should sack him and bring a new striker. Oyerepa FM's Captain Siasia.
Sorry, yeah. Now, Governor, why?
But Menti, Mr. Menti.
I didn't say that.
Menti, Mr. Menti.
I didn't say that.
No, yeah, that's it. What voice?
I Menti.
Oh, Baba, for idea why you did. Why not? Siasia, what must Siasia?
It's actually. Of course. Don't do help maybe it's not right. Maybe only more time. But I'm gonna say about the striker matter. So they need to replace
also on your feet, maybe you hear more time. So they need to
now me reference to Amwa. Ask me a question. Say many supporters say are going to say Kodoko here striker. And I say no. Kodoko no, they had a striker. And on my tongue. And now they are trying to push Morfin Dons to Nasheho. And I see Morfin Dons who say, "On to me and shut that boot no." So they're going to go lose striker or call it there. Then why don't they replace him? Because
I replace the striker. Instead of we.
I didn't say that.
I say, and Adia my say. Omwa, for the Omun Semba. Omuni has on the Yoman. I say, yeah, they just so. What I have here.
I saw better Massimo. My man voice here. And on the teacher.
But really,
so
what demand? It was one can say,
what I said, want to use him as a striker. But the guy, what I shows on is not that striker. Maybe at number 10, be another born as a fringe, be as a auxiliary striker. No, you know, so all on him as on number 9. That's where he's getting that problem.
Oh, okay.
Because all the supporters in the any number I'm one of the first about NCC.
Oh, so low now.
And you know, I think that they have to.
Nakamun can just say, "As you are sorry."
I didn't know about
now one interview.
Guy be on about
and that's a half one.
I've seen number 7. No problem.
I know the bro. You not send him more.
Some of our young guys no be
okay. Young go crack.
I think that Coach Karim Zito, first of all, I want him to first admit say he got it wrong in the starting lineup. But then me one thing I like about him is say quickly Zito, I'll go back to the books now. Or a quick change. Because in the first 30 minutes there, say na Diana for no football assets no. Say na a box na a beer anka about for to tower by my referee stop game no. They played very well. They scored. They even had to a clear penalty. Referee no. I think I have to thank the referee.
Clear penalty.
Oh, maybe they have the video. I wish me.
What looked to you like a penalty?
Okay, I mean for word now. But in any day, in any day, Sabono would have gone for a penalty. But the referee ignored it. And
interested. No, I trap a home video.
In fact, I had it. I told me that moment.
But
that was
not the video number.
I won't find me. That only two of them come on, but not was a producer.
No.
That was what happened in the game. If you the market to stay in the game, Emma, Omutimbe equalizing, but me believe when say a coach who started the team.
I'm interested. What happened?
Oh, you move. Corner line on. And I that cut back this. The ball on the bar, you know. The Adriana striker 18 no pounce on the ball no. Or pounce on the player no. Is it the defender no? 70 years more than him. I see do. A crash no.
When you ball no.
What do you ball no?
It's usually another referees never where he had a piece of the ball and whether that was enough.
When you born but beyond the two. Mr. must thank the referee. And you know the one year anyway. What I say? And the referee was at that angle, you know.
Anyway. We need to be near any year. Player the boom.
Smashing.
Just was the where
you got to play no go for the ball. What clear I'm a player who go treating outside. Now taking time and send it.
But there's a video no where the contact came where.
Maybe we don't want any clear, but stadium more to do. It was something that. So boy, one year man and the kotoka. Referee be stadium umpi.
1 year man kotoka say.
Second of nya we baba era stadium not 1 year umpi.
How many times?
Me na make kind of.
We the travel man kasa.
Mrs. Awani boy amakotoko oh better supposed to
last year just last week just last week ya je penalty e makarela e wa ba yara akwaro ewuri obia enye penalty ba ya je mo makarela ma e ma wo obia pie ko
so what do you know
amare better one no
me that see me who doesn't carry the penalty but me say I saw a penalty
me so bianca say wenye penalty why asema wo karo na ye correct say ye nkasa don't be emotional asema ya ka no don't make that statement because you penalty am won wase ya obi anga
you tell me what to say already
oh you too emotional
ye nyina wa ha wa ko
I be too emotional.
So we can't go for us.
Statement no.
Okay.
Said this statement.
You know, yes, as a stadium we are baby. Uji bibi Tiago to get my own pee, and now almost yes. People there have been things against Kotokwa referee for pee.
Oh, those who used to wear the video. It doesn't necessarily mean
very good.
But they justify and they know. But you to come out. So what I'm going to say is Coach Karim Zito, after playing 2 central defenders plus or pushy Samba Sokoshe in the first 30 minutes, Kodoko team they were found wanting. They couldn't express themselves. The attack was not moving to the defense was in shambles because I said Bibiano and Weke and Adriana was just carrying the ball at the ball no air around until time or the Babaya buy. So football no, I don't know position player be an who will play. Remember, Baba came into the game. You could clearly see, say,
and there was flow, there was movement. But Baba, I don't know. We have noticed it. On long passes.
The problem, no.
On the Oba, no, Jene, but the attempts are also survey pitch, and also ball long one to the wings.
That is why I like the Diana coach in the second half. Oba, who they are by a over stop with Adian. Or make sure say you know allow Baba to do Nenemano. I feel they getting closer. Who's have a close the game, no? Because that when you 1 point, it was 1 point in the Koyamano. So it didn't open up second in first half. And the second half, we could clearly see the 2 no mabre. The intensity in the first half, no. They go the second. So I think is that you commend the two coaches, no. First, that's what because there's no one happy say I'm not coaching about that tray, you know. Maybe Mr. Two, if you are not all respect before the enemy midfield, no. Because me and I who am say now they know about three central midfielders are. But then ne thinking, quick thinking, oh yeah, first half no change a man that result no. We didn't 1 point no. You give him that credit, say at least even so for that first you know cry now or quarantine and the team bounce back and start to play. I think say that teams that do not know any medium and no yansanya friend home because me and be share coach Tanku and he told me before the league started no said he will compete in the league because of players at home. So I think
Captain may I say AC Benito, we've said this over and over again. You can address, say what you want without referring to people as Kumasi presenters. Oh yeah, you Kumasi presenters now. Be very difficult for us to also accord you that. Okay, so Zakito, your boy Dabo is not playing well. He's coming good now. Yesterday was one of his best games. Zakito, but the others are almost about penalty. People think that it was a clear penalty, and then all of that and all. Jama, yeah,
got to give the area banana batch back because so a baseke nibishi. In campaign, you should go snake a crabon and man come baseke nibishi near her goes napi mona. What the movie
now results is saying
2-2. Now,
I go tonight then.
There
will not be an TV.
Oh, okay.
And I'm funny say there are people listening on radio.
Two basic. I said basic error during the day.
What my lead
was too much.
Okay.
Now basic error during the we keep a dynamic movement or they quite the ball with net. This is the first goal. We keep a dynamic how he's moving. This is the first goal. The ball in corners one so now they may flow quick. Now the equalizer by a year. Vision FC is also another basic error. Instead of what the defenders and the players were doing to you. Then one said, "Boy, equal not go na back." Na oh, so to I say, we any ababu bi.
Oh, boy, na kombo.
Now look at defenders standing there watching or the ball na net. So it was I say errors no yeah. Too obvious kakra yeah kind of saying
okay
you know to look at this goal too
okay
how the goal came defenders were caught ball I said almost 4 goals no
all just saying say Ghana strikers na ya there na defenders no money more from
Papa bi ankabo ye behwim
okay
kabo ye
answer na wo kano
ye wi and ye behwim
okay also the rest will come later in the
rest
day
will come later
look at this
one now so it raised so much question I mean the 4 goals and how the goals were scored, you know. Moment in the kakra. That be the boy to keep it, you know, defend it, them not.
A boy is a
2-2
to the horse in the best sometimes.
Keep a boy, is keep it.
Oh, but I dare go see, I dare go see, I see.
What's that? And them I say, what's that?
The kind to Mamenka a Debian is you by our sports to do. If we game supporters now be so by me chang, and they complain by your born to if we are seeing you need a perfect environment. There are some challenges will come, but when all try to move away from the negativity of your product, there are certain things I want yet. and no be about Baba Sports Stadium be Ebeka be 15 minutes to end the game. No say sumuba. Say stadium wo yesu. Yeah, the game no so called 3:30. Period na you so to say ebo be 5-4 corner na esu asta table. It's so sad say me nim the organizers of the league and the home team Asante Kotoko. Oma make any arrangement say empo blue stage bi anke enso for light ne kakra. And BBC Amasika be able game na ref ni ko cooling break. Yeah. And a Kotoko technical team no do na rush the fourth referee. And no show more the omode call no so mufu say esumuba. And then I will stop the game no.
They cooling you almost discuss all technical meeting.
We quite there almost a man discuss.
Say yeah, they discuss and even time.
And the one leading was Amos Frimpong. The current team manager of Asante Kotoko. Oh, no man kitty bi wo ho a. O man e be bata ball no ho a. Is it?
Diesel to say come better be 3,000.
And I bet us why you saw the game never call 3:30.
Imagine expenses in the side.
Why not? As a way, I no to ni penny no. I dey hwa de no. So we hwa de na de ne fa. Ade no o ma ho bi mu. And then we am kase ewiase no enwoma bebre asesa. There's a lot of competition. To me say wo ton wa de ama me na wan convince me say ade we e be bo me. I will not sell it. So to me chana say enti omo hwe sa de ni then to the game. Enra one game I think say recently Ghana Premier League game back wa me hwe ya manage ye enra game Kotoko na aduana boy no at least enye up to baby a me pese game ni dun but the level of coaching enra no na e wosoro. One Zito started with a defensive 3-man system. Ayana to born ye do stage a coach kura system no etima coach a player look bad. Enti me ya say no game no was one game at the new opportunity to start. But because of how got to go method no more arranging into ofrim to na supporters be kura ye no. Say wanya de. But ya wanya de ni nyina no how was it to arranging it. Time or day baba ya bag game no. If Tinedu was part of the 2-man method Kobe Sele. Yes. On say there have been stories around Tinedu recently. Dodo na ye negative. It was a Kotoko Jesi no. Now we know but now bona anko ya because that time I in a film no. None of the 3 methods were performing. Samba Adabo and no Tinedu. None of them are not performing. But time baba ya bear no. Then the method ne started say click it. Nipa e punish no was Tinedu. It message wo monte ase say enra de say saa na Kotoko de ba na wi ya ka saa na method ase mi ase nyina be. Then Mizoto to Aduana team no. They have a young team. Omo running a lot. And then Eric Mafo. You can use say on na wo ni wadu bi ase no. Very strong striker. And we said we see approach on my way games are. So mostly no Zoto almost first half very strong. And the almost first half is strong and they say born ye be boy even the warm up now we no Zoto so we team warm up power ya a team and group start. And no man am no mo hwe ball no ye hwe ball na me ne poba ne pa kwesi. And the ne ye kan nyina ne say uhwe aduana for warm up omo ye dia beba game ni ma the first 30 minutes ni be omo dia the first 30 minutes mi to na be omo dia it is the first 30 minutes na ye aduana the man Kotoko timi ba game ni mu biem yes memble mu ref ni bebre but the assistant line one to who was more closer to the incident than the center referee. Okay. Minima the quote one wrestle of that ball as penalty for Aduana Stars. And that would have been the end of Asante Kotoko game. It Kotoko were saved by the assistant referee and the center referee refusal to award the Aduana Stars a penalty. By their reaction after, referee no any penalty and Aduana Stars. Zoto was top class. Okay. The attitude of the players. Okay. It changed from then. For me, say and tokwana mo kun tokwana no den and baba ya be change game by me hu say Black Galaxy for squad number na me hwe mu a me hu Lord Amu a ewo e ba cho wo Mengo number friend no na ka kire ne say Abrante no bo asante kotoko right back no aye friend Lord Amu no on fanenka Black Galaxy team no and we deserve
na ne age say
say Galaxy the age nim
Galaxy na ayi no chan no
Yoshimoto a say acha Japan ni Yoshimoto na no bobo Tanzania no I know 51 years so betin abobo at the age of 51 na perform be from
Zach young guy
say nya first batch na pa dey any question
ah bi be sa ba
ebi obesa friend e mu ade a
Zach we are na ba for aba obeye
asare ni we mu dia say
ba for radio Zach we are no aba be na ye birthday na yere birthday Mr. Kankan on the chief secretary of St. Louis
oh Mr. Kankan
birthday
oh
mo na nsa na be sorry me ehwe Mrs. Gladys Kankan Masioju we ni kunu
never come or say sapon so come
and I'm back on the show
ma konta na
so kasa wanye kwa mo say o donate ma wa e wa ha no ani e bo
come say sapon
e na Vicky from Pom e so e Vicky so be
mark roofing system
o be ma yi obi oye ma wan oye ma wan po
oye ma
ai senior de no
come say sapon
ah okay
yeah chief
one Austria
yeah mark roofing system and mark constructions
Ghana ha
waba
wabedu a wo hu wa sia no
wabedu no stadium no ba no
ai that you
happy birthday
what sia the stadium no
anya no nko na no kwa menene nam akwatena aka no munyina akwatena ne ka munyina no si ba e ba wan ka hwe
yes wo ni pa body
menene nam o akwatena aka no mu be 5 minutes 5 minutes akwatena aka me 5 minutes
ah wa ba se asia no
na so no de okoba de bi okodo yo on stay home o business no oh yeah big man of the zoo
Matias
very
so initially I wanted to blame
Sports Tiger the year ba I say
unpromising players
sorry to say but you had it wrong we went very prepared with players promised 10,000 if they win against Sports Tiger at the end I don't come and defend this because sports we mean don't come and
list for campaign first batch and Oyerepa almost din about first batch and you will call them in batches
you get no new so do get no ni
they all say haram no
oni
what's the house you say
oh your house ni
first batch na ba
initially na me blame I wanted to blame Zito
has coach Semba in our ground one order
I wanted to blame Zito but utie nchechemu na isi baba ya just returned from injury ne Jehu suspended set kojo enya injury ena enti nemo for na aka adabonkwa in terms of the more trader he has been playing with na aka adabonkwa eti se ohwe ya na e was o improvise ena even though
that highway need the aka
yeah we will come back
because about Promoto kasebo emre na so am de baba emza kan kam birthday no the obey na afi yeah they see her good